Guys, I want to see if playing a bunch of deep slip has made me a better ice player. There's one ice map this campaign, it's map 24. So without dwelling on it, let's play some ice and see if we became better at the surface. Let's try top 100. Is there enough ice on this map? There's at least a lot of ice. You have irregular ice slides, like this one into a booster. And then I've honestly forgotten more. There's a drift. Is this a platform booster? Yes. But yeah, a little bit lackluster with the amount of ice in this campaign. They only prepared this map and that's it. Nothing else in the campaign has ice. There's a drift to the left, something to the left again. Oh yeah, you had to grab the booster here. It's summer, it's all melted. But it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. People go skiing in the summer in Norway. The snow never melts, alright? And driving ice in the summer is a cool aesthetic anyways. Would we really want the winter campaign to only have ice tracks? Maybe. And the summer campaign to never have ice tracks? It's just I think people crave variety in the moment. You don't go, man, I understand they only had to add ice tracks because it's winter. They go, man, I want to play the tracks I find enjoyable, no matter the season. Okay, we got a good booster push. Minus 30. Fourth gear for this one, no higher gear possible. And a little bit backwards angle. Looked fast there. Oh my god, my splits are like in the dead middle of the screen for this turn. You can't see anything. Here you didn't care for having a lot of the boost. Half a second ahead. And I crashed up here. And then inside line. Snow can't be good. And ice slide? Oh my god, we're sliding. But we get top 800, beat Janek by 2,000ths. I actually don't think top 100 here will be too crazy. Because truthfully, who is hunting this map? Except like 10 ice players. But maybe the champion medal is crazy, I don't know. Wow, look at that. We got so much more speed. 11.25 checkpoint. Okay, slightly backwards again. Looked good. And now let's go here. Try to go lower so I can get this better. Yeah, let's go. Oh, nice. 270 speed. Okay, we're gaining massive amounts of time. I crashed. All I can say is oopsie. It should still be PB by 0.7. Nice. 102.003. But it's more like you're doing that you're still 2 seconds behind. I don't know, bro. Oftentimes in these maps, you just have to play a lot of runs to understand where you're losing time. Can I like pre-drift here, for example? To get to the booster a bit better, yeah. Improvements coming quickly, yeah, of course. You always improve the most when you're like first starting to learn a track, and then you enter the pit of despair where you don't PB for 2 hours. I wonder if... Yeah, okay. I'm actually... Before I'd probably think this was random a bit, but I think I'm actually understanding what is necessary for a good ice slide exit here. Trying to jump into this drift somehow. Like, that looked good. You need, guys, you need the car to be slowly but surely traveling back to neutral. And then it will grip the booster in a beneficial way. On this next one, it's of course a drift, but here, you have to go sharp and then have it slowly straighten out, and then when you grab the booster, it's gonna crack you out. There's a lot to gain there. You can get in this drift. But especially here, tiny hook, and now late hook. And okay, I'm wide, maybe too wide, but I have a lot of speed. Does it make, does what I'm saying with like hooks and stuff, does that make sense, or are you just like clueless? It's really just a brake tap, but I'm trying to make the car rotate sharply and then ease out. So if you keep adding small brake taps, the car is not going to get a lot of momentum. But if you add a massive brake tap, the car will always straighten out after it. That's a hook to me. We do the shortcut floor someday? Yeah. I have to wait for the third player to finish. And then they release all the floors as practice floors. And then we can play floor 18. If I play it now, I'd be giving away strats to the competition. And that would not be good. Beautiful. Let's go low, get that. Ah, that's a bad drift. Okay. Backwards. No, we're not in time. Oh, we are. Huh, barely in time. The reactor one, I do not understand how to do. Nice. Alright, top 100. Not champion medal yet, but working on it. But I think at this point, we're maybe good to check world record, right? Let us see. Slippery Bippery. Gives a wider. Slight backwards entry, forwards left. Dude, he's not far ahead on the start. That's like only a tenth. Oh, inside here. Oh, wow, really? Okay, yeah, slight backwards onto the reactor too, and that's a 21.8 first checkpoint there. Real checkpoint anyway, that I count. In my brain. More speed through here. Oh, sharp hook immediately and then holds it, okay. 272, so basically the same exit, just earlier. High. Low snow, brake tap. Did he add one? Oh, left and right for full grip. Oh, inside? Wow, very inside line. How much did you end up winning? The actual prize for being the first to finish was like 1,500 euros, which is good. Like that's good pay for 12 days work. But the real pay was all the hype trains and Twitch primes along the way. That was the real prize. No matter if we got first or second up the tower. $272, we're ahead. That's pretty good, no? Oh, 200ths from the champion medal. Top 54. How does it feel playing a regular ice map? Is what you learn from Deep Slip noticeable? It depends, right? Because none of what we do on this map, none of the ice slides are equivalent to what we did on Deep Slip. But just my mentality for ice is different. I'm thinking a lot more about car angle and how it affects the future outcome of the car. It's like I know on these boosters now, after a lot of trial and error, that I have to be entering them slightly backwards. That's a very good one. That was a bad slide, but still fine. Is this the setup? I lost so much before. I don't think it can be. A little too wide. Are you planning to do a theoretical perfect of Deep Slip? Catastrophe asks. Probably. Would you guys like to see one? A segmented run of Deep Slip. Me teaming up with Schmaniel again, maybe bringing in a couple others. I already found one shortcut yesterday, actually. that saves like 30 seconds. So there is some stuff you can do. But the layout of the tower and the fact that the car can't steer so sharply on ice usually means that the potential for things is less, but you never know until you actually sit down and look at. If you didn't care at all about safety of your run, and if you are willing to spend 1,000 attempts, what could a shortcut look like? And then you think about the map in entirely different ways than for survival. And do you know the comparison of a dog chasing a car? Like the dog is just chasing after a car, and then the dog finally catches up to the car and it doesn't know what to do. Like, I spent so much of my mental energy and effort on trying to finish Deep Slip. And hey, I did it, but now it's like I'm caught up to the car. What do I do, guys? Wirtual, would you watch an AI streamer? Again, if I could, if I knew? No? But what if I can't tell? What then, bro? What if I'm AI and you guys can't tell? Luckily, it's not at that stage yet, where it's actually impossible to tell the difference. Do you guys use AI for anything in your daily life? You ask it questions and shit? It's terrible for the environment. What's the environmental argument against AI? The water use is crazy. 1 message equals 10 gallons of water? Really? What? That sounds bananas. Carl Marl, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. I'm guessing that is some belated Deep Slip celebration. Thank you for supporting the stream. And so many people coming in to say congrats. Thank you, if that is what it's for. I appreciate it. Yeah, that sounds unhinged. If that's true, that's crazy. Or if it's even close to that number. And it's because you have to cool down the servers or whatever that the LLM is hosted on. I don't know how it works. But we're learning together. Oh, beautiful ending. 27th, and that's champion medal. Still 0.6 from record, though. I'm still kind of curious to keep going here, though, guys. Do you mind? Are you bored of this map? We've been playing it for an hour. But it's like, I'm starting to fully understand it. Get world record, right? Like, maybe that's a bit far, but we start now, right? I bet you the top guys here have like at least 5 hours on the map. It's like in weekly shorts. You can't expect to get world record in 1 hour usually, but you just want to see where you end up, and then from there you have a baseline to work from. My start was bad. We know Narbex had 0.6 here. So I drove my run with a 0.8 already. Tarkus with the 20 euros in YouTube chat. Been watching your videos since Dirtual. Your climb gave me motivation to study consistently every day for the past 2 weeks. Thank you, Tarkus. That's crazy. Since the Dirtual montage? What the hell? It's unbelievable. Here's what I want. Congrats on passing. And the study. The study is the main part. Bad line. Yeah, this map is a little strange in a lot of ways. Oh, the speed. Wait, that has to be good now. What? Wait. This guy's was massive. What I just found out was massive. I'm pretty sure we're ahead. Okay, tiny PB, but this I need to see. Did I not, like, do something insane just now? If I can enter the grass a little earlier and point left earlier, I have a better line for the uphill. And then I'm not too late. Like, I'm late on this corner. You see my line difference? I'm late. And I think a key difference is that I went wide enough to get 5th gear. Like, I actually here If you look at the speedometer, you get 5th gear. And I hold 5th gear, look how long. For the entire first part of the hill. 5th gear plus reactor, it's gonna speed you up massively. Okay, last run here, guys. We're gonna drive it to the finish line. Probably not gonna PB. But I've sort of accepted that already. Gonna have to go again when we're less tired. And maybe with a fresh perspective on the map, but this will be like a 101.5 or so. Just hard to do everything. I mean, I haven't been on this turn in like 20 minutes. Like, that's how despair this has been, trying to grind for the perfect start. It's been bad. And you can go earlier here. And early here. And snap low. And yeah. Oh, 101.2. Not at all bad, but yeah. For the precision required, we gotta work on it. So after that session on stream, I kept playing a bit more off stream, and 1 AM that night, I finally got this run. This is a top 10 time in the world the time I drove it. It has been beaten by a couple more people now, but I do find this map more and more enjoyable the more I play it. You start out with the boosters on the speed slide. I got it quite normally here. But this inside line and this next turn is really the most tricky part, and also where I lost the most amount of time. Already at this checkpoint here, I'm like 0.2 behind the record. But then from here on out, I drive really clean, like low to that pillar, close to this corner, get a lot of speed out of the drift. And this part, I feel like I've just locked in. I've understood how to do this booster, have it give you the most amount of speed. I didn't get the 5th gear strategy that I was talking about. But then close to the lightsaber, close on the inside corner, set up early for the ice slide. You do touch a bit of snow here, but it's worth it for the inside line. Here I made another small mistake, not straightening out early enough, so I had to wait for 4th gear. But then, quite clean inside line here, low towards the checkpoint, straighten out on the platform, get full grip, and jump into the finish. It's a 1:00.608, and since the stream, the world record has been improved to a 1:00.26. So we are, you know, 0.35 away from the world record, but with a couple months to go, maybe we'll get there. Thank you guys for watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next one, and hopefully by the end of the season, we're going to be ranked even higher on this map. But time will tell.